ready. We got the new intro.
Yeah, we fancy.
All right, lots to talk about. We're going to get into football. It's going to be a big football show getting you ready for the season. We always start with what we learned. Jess Boucher, big week for you.
It was.
We'll talk about that later.
Yep.
What did you learn?
All right, so of course I'm going to talk a little football. What I learned this week, what stands out the most about LSU is the talent and the depth of this team, from the wideouts to the defensive line to the secondary to the tight ends. It's all over the field. There hasn't been a better roster under Brian Kelly since he took over here in Baton Rouge. This team has a different swagger to them. Last weekend, I saw Garrett Nussmeier jawing at a defensive lineman, and it got a little chippy there at camp, and I had flashbacks to when Joe Burrow got into it with Patrick Queen. I'm not saying they're going to be the 2019 LSU National Championship team. There's a hint of it and plenty of optimism in August. If you can't win with this team, there's a bigger problem that needs to be addressed. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah, you know what? I think we've both got a little bit of positive vibes this week. And mine actually might get a little bit of a reaction. I hope not an overreaction, but this is the best I've felt, speaking of the roster, best I've felt about a secondary as a whole, since 2018.
Oh my.
Greedy coming back after starting every game. Track star Kerry Vincent Jr. in the mix. Jacoby Stevens, Grant Delpit patrolling at the safety spots. John Battle with the experience. LSU fans are going to fire back, and they're going to get mine. I get it. 2019 was a great year. But you didn't know what you had with Derek Stingley Jr. yet. He was an incoming freshman. You thought he could play, but the lights hadn't clicked on just yet. Jay Ward, Cordell Flop, they were also true freshmen. So you didn't know yet really about the bulk of your talent back there. In 2020, you did know what you had with all these freshmen coming back, but then you had that mystery illness. Remember that before game one in COVID, Mississippi State for Stingley? So he wasn't in there. And then injuries really kind of ravaged his next 2 years. So you can't really even put that on the table. So I think it's okay to have old school LSU DBU expectations this year. You got the Godfather, Corey Raven, because it's not based on potential. I'm not basing it on what could be. This is based on experience. Ashton Stamps played SEC ball, and now you see in camp he's better this year. Monsieur Delane, he's got skins on the wall. When he steps on the field, it'll be his 30th college game. All ACC honors. At safety, AJ Halsey, 33 games started. Tamarcus Cooley, Power 4 experience, making an impression in fall camp. Now, some of these young bucks can play behind some of this quality experience, and I think that will truly stand out in a way that it hasn't the last few years. Dare I say, could we utter the letters D-B-U?
You know Corey Raymond is a good man, too. He's from New Iberia. I know somebody from New Iberia as well.
Okay. All right. We'll get into the personal stories later. How about LSU quarterback Garrett Nussmeier? Speaking of that roster, a full participant at practice this week. He was sporting a sleeve, right? Not a brace. Not a brace on that knee, but was moving around in mobile for the LSU.